chosen one. Listen to this with all your soul, because this is not just another video. This is a portal, a warning, a direct confirmation that something is happening behind the veil of reality. And only the truly chosen ones are feeling this call. You, yes, you. It's not a coincidence that you're here. You didn't arrive by accident. It's no chance that these words are piercing your consciousness at this exact moment. Because the unexpected moment that had been delayed for so long has arrived. And you knew it. For weeks, months, or even years, something inside you has been stirring. As if a sacred voice has been trying to speak to you in dreams, in silences, in lost glances toward the sky. That feeling that something was going to change, that something big was coming. And now, the universe confirms it. This is the moment you weren't expecting, but your soul was secretly begging for. You were born marked, not like the others. While they slept comfortably in a superficial life, you felt everything more deeply. Betrayal hurt you more. Rejection burned you more. Loneliness wasn't just the absence of company, it was a sign. Because the chosen ones are prepared in secret. They are broken, not to be destroyed, but to be rebuilt in the image of a force the world cannot understand. And do you know why everything you lived through hurt so much? Because you were different from the start. Because you were being trained by invisible forces. And now, the training is over. The universe has already moved. God has already opened the door. And you have only one choice. Walk through it now, or be left behind forever. Yes, what you decide in the next few days will completely change your destiny. This is not a spiritual game. It's a point of no return. Your soul knows it. It's screaming it. You can feel it like a strange fire in your chest, like a knot in your throat that won't go away, like a buzzing in your ear, as if something or someone urgently wants to warn you. Listen to it. You are at the crossroads between your old identity and your true self, and you can't carry everything you've been holding. There are people, habits, thoughts that are going to fall away from you like dead skin, and it will hurt, because part of you is still clinging to the past, to that domesticated, programmed, small version that you were taught to be. But within you lives the one you were destined to embody, the messenger, the illuminator, the silent light warrior, the one who walks among the sleepers but is not like them. Maybe you lost everything. Maybe you ended up alone. Maybe the world crushed you 1,000 times. Perfect. Because the chosen ones are always destroyed before they are elevated. The old foundations must collapse so the new divine structure can rise. That's the process. And you are finishing it. You are ready. The unexpected moment has arrived. And you must choose. And here comes the greatest secret almost no one tells you. You're not going to get a spectacular sign. There won't be celestial fireworks. The choice will be silent, invisible, internal. It will be a small action, a simple decision, but charged with quantum power. It will be that moment when you say, "No more." I release myself. I surrender. I activate. And when you say it, the doors will open without sound. Opportunities will arrive disguised as coincidences. Allies will appear camouflaged as strangers. Miracles will seem normal. But you'll know it was because you chose. Because this was the moment. So I ask you directly, with no filters and no sugarcoating. Are you going to wait any longer? Are you going to keep hiding? Are you going to ignore this as if it were just another video? You know it's not. This is a mirror. This is a disguised message. This is a divine warning for the few who can still change everything. Because if you ignore this call, if you let this window pass, nothing will ever be the same. The frequency won't repeat. What was prepared for you will be transferred to someone else, and that will be your most painful punishment. To watch someone else live what was meant for you. Don't let that happen. Take the risk. Cut what holds you back. Remove the blindfold. Drop the disguise. And choose now. Because you weren't born for an average life. You were born with sacred codes. You were born with invisible marks that only other chosen ones can recognize. You carry a mission that can't be explained, only felt. And if you're still breathing, it's because that mission still hasn't been completed. There's no time for doubt. This is the unexpected moment. The one that wasn't announced. The one that arrives like a divine whisper and transforms your destiny forever. And you've just encountered it. Now it's your turn to respond. From the moment you recognize that something is calling you from another dimension, there's no way to go back to sleep, and you know it. You can try to carry on as if nothing's happening, repeat your routine, act like everyone else. But inside you, something is burning, pushing, demanding a leap. Because once the universe has shown you even a glimpse of your mission, even in a whisper, your soul no longer accepts chains. It no longer tolerates mediocrity. It no longer settles for crumbs. Because you were marked for great things, and the time to hide your fire is over. Maybe you're at the lowest point of your life. Maybe you're confused, doubting, surrounded by darkness. Perfect. Because that's how the unexpected moment begins. Not with fanfare, but with chaos. Not with certainty, but with desperation. Because what seems to be your end is only the birth of your true form. The universe works through codes, and the chosen ones activate those codes with their pain, with their faith, and with their decision. Listen to me. No one is coming to save you, because you were not created to be rescued. You were created to rescue, to illuminate, to break patterns. And now, the time has come to ignite what has been asleep within you. And how do you know you're one of them? Because what you're hearing resonates like a truth you already knew. Because while others doubt, you feel. Because while others mock, you tremble with certainty. And because your soul screams in silence for something more. There's a spiritual war going on, not with swords, but with energies. Not with physical violence, but with manipulation of thoughts, emotions, and vibrations. And the chosen ones are being called one by one. Not everyone hears it. Not everyone can withstand it. But you're still here. You haven't given up. And that makes you dangerous to the system that wants to control everyone. That's why they attacked you so much. That's why they isolated you. That's why life stripped everything away from you. Because the more light you carry inside, the more they will try to dim you. But they couldn't. Not completely. Something within you survived. And that something is your divine spark. Now listen to me carefully. The coming days are crucial. Portals will open. Invisible pieces will shift. You'll come across disguised signs. And you must be awake. Because the opportunities that present themselves won't return. They won't be obvious. They won't be comfortable. But they will be yours. There will be a conversation that seems trivial, but will unlock a key. A glance that shakes your soul. A place you step into and feel like you've already been there. All of it is part of the design. It's not madness. It's destiny. It's preparation. It's a higher intelligence guiding your path without you even realizing it. But you need to respond, not with fear, not with excuses, but with fire, with strength, with absolute certainty that this is your unexpected moment. Many have waited their whole lives for a chance like this, but not all had the courage to take it. Because this path is not comfortable, it's not safe, but it's real, it's yours. And it will take you to places the rest will never reach. You're not alone, even if you feel that way. The chosen ones are planted in isolation to grow deep roots. You are being surrounded by invisible forces that protect you, that speak to you, that prepare you. And if you allow it, they will open impossible paths before you. But you must let go. Let go of everything that no longer resonates with your new frequency. Let go of resentments, of doubts, of attachments. Because you cannot enter this new time carrying old burdens. The portal opens, only for the light, only for the decided. And don't expect approval. No one will clap for your awakening. In fact, many will hate it. Because your light exposes their darkness. Your decision reveals their cowardice. Your rise triggers the envy of those who chose to remain asleep. But you didn't come to please. You came to fulfill a sacred pact you made before you were born. And now it's your turn to honor it. Because if you don't do it, no one else will. If you don't walk this path, the world loses a key piece of its evolution. What's coming for you is great, it's real, it's extraordinary. But it's also demanding. You can't keep acting like your old self. You have to choose. Choose with intention, with soul, with an open heart and a clear mind. And when you choose, everything will move. Doors that were once closed will open effortlessly. Answers that wouldn't come will appear in dreams, in whispers, in repeating numbers, in songs. The entire universe aligns with the one who aligns with their purpose. But you can't postpone it. Because every second you hesitate, the Matrix wraps you again. Every minute you delay your mission, you lose strength. And every day you ignore your calling, the world darkens a little more. So tell me right now, are you going to ignore this again? Are you going to close your eyes again? Or are you going to answer with fire, like those born to shine in the storm? Because this is not motivation, this is activation. This is sacred fire speaking to you from within. This is your soul reminding you who you are and why you came. And if you're hearing this now, it's because your time has come, and there's no turning back. Listen carefully, because this is not just a message. It's an echo of something you planted yourself in another realm before you were born. And now the moment has come when that seed bursts from within, with strength, with urgency, with a cry you can no longer ignore. This isn't about doing something big in the eyes of the world. It's about obeying something immense in the eyes of the universe, and you know it. Because every time you ignore that calling, something inside you dies a little. But when you listen, when you align, everything vibrates differently. Everything starts to make sense. Have you noticed how certain things keep repeating? The numbers, the signs, the impossible coincidences. Do you really think all that is just chance? Of course not. It's your design speaking. It's the invisible web guiding you. And if you don't take action now, you risk getting trapped in eternal repetition. Some are born to live and die without ever waking up. And then there's you, the one touched by something higher, the one who sees beyond, the one who feels things they can't explain, the one who carries an invisible weight no one else understands. And do you know why it's so hard for you to move forward? Because you're trying to walk with the feet of your old self, but you're no longer the same. You can't live halfway. You can't keep acting like an ordinary being, because what's inside you is a volcano of divine energy, and it's about to erupt. This is the moment to break invisible contracts, to stop carrying guilt that isn't yours, to close dark portals opened by your ancestors, and to heal the entire lineage with one single decision: to awaken. Yes, that's what you do when you choose your destiny. You don't just free yourself, you free entire generations. You give new meaning to the past, you unleash future blessings. All from one sacred choice in the present. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to have faith, because clarity doesn't always come before the step. Sometimes the step is what brings the clarity. The universe responds to movement, not to intention alone. And that's why so many chosen ones stay stuck, because they're waiting for the perfect sign, an exact map, a guarantee. But that doesn't exist, because if it did, there would be no need for faith. And without faith, there are no miracles. Do you want miracles? Do you want real expansion? Then let go. Leap. Do what your soul is screaming for, even if your mind is trembling. Because in that action, there is fire. And where there is fire, there is creation. Yes, you will feel fear. Yes, you will lose people. Yes, you will be judged, pointed at, ridiculed. But remember, those who are not willing to lose everything will never gain anything real. Your expansion makes others uncomfortable. Your awakening bothers them. Your growth is a threat to those who chose to remain stuck. But you didn't come here to be accepted. You came to be an activator, to provoke, to make the Matrix uncomfortable with your presence, to remind the sleeping that they too can wake up. And that requires courage. The courage to drop the mask, the courage to burn from within, the courage to speak even when your voice shakes, the courage to walk alone if necessary. But that courage already lives in you. It's just asleep. The silence you feel now is not absence. It's preparation. It's the universe holding its breath just before launching you forward. And you're already feeling that pull. Your dreams are becoming more vivid, your emotions more intense, your body more sensitive. And your mind is starting to receive information you can't rationally explain. That is activation. That is the energy of your purpose trying to manifest. Don't block it. Don't question it. Receive it. Because you asked for this moment. You designed it. And even if you don't remember, your soul has been waiting for it for eons. And now that it's here, you must choose. Do you keep acting like a victim or like a reality architect? Do you keep hiding your light or allow it to illuminate the world? Do you keep holding back your power or unleash it without apology? Because if you don't do it, someone else will. And if someone else does it, the world won't be the same without your highest version. Yes, I say it firmly. Without you awakened, the universe is incomplete. Because you were placed here with a unique code, a tone that only you can emit, a vibration that only you can activate. And if you don't do it, a part of the whole remains silent. So, do it. Activate. Claim what is yours. Choose the higher path, even if it hurts, even if it burns, even if you end up alone. Because every step you take toward your purpose, the universe takes 10 toward you. Do you feel that pressure in the air? That subtle tension surrounding you, like something is about to break? It's not your imagination, it's the quantum field shifting for you. It's the universe closing cycles. It's God preparing the stage for your unexpected leap. Because what's coming for you is not gradual, it's not logical, it's not predictable, it's sudden, surprising, brutally precise, a blessing that will fall when you least expect it, but that has been written from the very beginning. And that's why your environment is falling apart. The friendships that no longer match your frequency are drifting away. The paths that once seemed clear are now blocked. The things that used to define you no longer make sense. This is not loss, it's spiritual pruning. It's your soul making space for something greater. And that's why it hurts. Because to grow always means leaving parts of yourself behind. Versions of you that already served their purpose. Does it hurt? Of course. Does it confuse you? Obviously. But what you don't realize is that every tear you shed now is watering the soil of the miracle that's coming. You're not being punished. You're being refined, polished, elevated. Because a chosen soul can't carry low energy to the peak of its destiny. God won't let you ascend with unnecessary weight. Everything that is falling away is exactly what you can't take with you. And when you understand that, the pain becomes sacred. Because it's no longer suffering, it's initiation. Every loss, every rejection, every betrayal is a ceremony of ascension, a rite of passage, a divine push toward your spiritual throne. You've been tested in your depths, and the greatest test isn't to resist, it's to stay grounded when everything feels upside down, when the sky goes silent, when nothing makes sense, when everyone walks away. That's where true chosen ones are born. Because anyone can have faith when things are good. But you're being called to have certainty without evidence, to declare victory in the middle of the battle, to trust before you see, to bless before you receive. And that is what activates the impossible. That is the language angels understand. That is the frequency that moves invisible portals. And you're already speaking it. Even if you don't realize it yet. You feel like you can't go on, like you're at your limit, like you've given everything and nothing's changing. But let me reveal something to you. When you're about to give up, it's because you're closest than ever. The system is designed that way. The Matrix launches its final attack right before your quantum leap. It makes you believe all is lost, when in truth, everything is about to align. That's why this moment is so important. That's why this now is unexpected. Because the universe is testing your vision. Will you see with the eyes of the body or the eyes of the soul? Look closely. Listen deeply. The signs are everywhere. Your spirit is already screaming from within. Don't stop now. Don't stop. Don't turn back. Don't give up your purpose for temporary comfort. Because the price of ignoring it is high. Living a life that isn't yours, sleeping while awake, becoming an echo when you were born to be a voice. There is something that was promised to you, and that promise is eternal. It doesn't depend on your strength. It doesn't depend on your mistakes. It doesn't depend on your story. It only depends on your choice, your decision to trust, your willingness to receive. Can you feel it? The vibration is changing. The veils are lifting. Your name is being whispered in the heavens, and the doors that once seemed closed are beginning to open. This is not random, not coincidence. It is prophetic fulfillment. It is divine timing. It is the arrival of what you asked for, even after you forgot you asked. And now, there is only one thing to do. Open yourself completely, without fear, without excuses, without hiding your light. Because the world no longer needs more masks. It needs awakened souls, brave voices, true warriors. And you were created exactly for this. This is the moment your entire being has been waiting for, even if you haven't realized it until now. This is the decisive moment, the point of no return, the crossroads between what you know and what your soul truly deserves. This is the final decision that will completely change your destiny. Are you going to let circumstances define who you are? Are you going to keep settling for what life gives you without taking the reins of your true power? Today is the day. Today, more than ever, you must choose. Choose what your soul came here to do. Choose who you want to be. Choose the future that is rightfully yours. Life is no longer giving you time to hesitate. The signs are clear, and the universe is showing you the way. This is a unique moment. You will never again be in this exact place, with this same opportunity and this same cosmic alignment. This is the moment to take the reins of your life and claim your power. It's time to stop being a shadow of yourself and become who you truly are, a chosen being, destined to do great things. Now more than ever, it's time to make bold decisions. I know fear has been with you for a long time. I know doubts and insecurities have tried to dim your light. But today, you must understand a fundamental truth. Fear has no power over you unless you give it power. Fear is only a shadow of what you can achieve when you trust in yourself. The world isn't going to wait for you to act. The world won't give you more chances. The time is now, and you are ready to move toward what truly belongs to you. This path isn't easy, I know, but it's the path you've always dreamed of, always desired, the one your soul has longed for with all its being. Today, your soul is asking for a radical transformation. This is divine timing, the perfect alignment between your being and the universe. The vibration of your purpose is aligning with the frequency of the cosmos. It's time to let go of fear and doubt, because they no longer belong in the new version of you that is being born. The universe is giving you the chance to redefine your life. I know you've gone through suffering. I know you've faced challenges that almost broke you. But I'll tell you this. Those moments were lessons, not punishments. That struggle was the process you needed to reach this moment. You were forged in fire, and now it's your time to shine. God is calling you to something much greater. The entire universe is aligned so you can live your divine purpose. No more procrastination, no more excuses. This is your divine moment to rise. This is the moment when the doors of destiny open. After today, you will never be the same. Now, more than ever, you must believe in yourself. Let go of all the doubts you've carried for so long. Let go of the fear of failure, of rejection, of criticism. Those are the chains that have kept you down. But today is the day you break them. Today is the day you finally take control of your destiny. This is the moment you receive what is rightfully yours. The future is not uncertain. The future is in your hands. What you decide today will change your life forever. Today, walk with your head held high, knowing that you have a purpose, that you are part of a bigger plan, a divine plan. And that purpose is being revealed to you now. Listen to it, follow that call, and don't let doubt cloud your way. Your steps must be firm, but above all, full of certainty. This is not a journey you can make with fear or hesitation. It is a journey that requires your full trust in yourself, in your abilities, in your divine connection. The decision has already been made deep within your soul. You just need to act. Stop waiting for more signs. This is the sign. It's time to take control. The choice is in your hands, and the time to choose is now. It's now or never. This is the divine moment when everything aligns for you. The future you deserve is waiting for you to take that first step. And I assure you, once you do, there is no turning back. Life is about to offer you everything you need to fulfill your mission on this planet. The doors of abundance are opening for you. Opportunities are right around the corner. But first, you must choose. You must choose to rise. You must choose to transform your life. You must choose to embrace your destiny as the chosen one you are. This is the divine moment when you must act with courage and without fear. This is your moment. It is now. If this message touched your heart and you feel ready to take the next step toward your divine purpose, give this video a like, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and follow our channel to receive more powerful and transformative messages like this one. Don't wait any longer. The transformation starts now. We're with you every step of this journey. See you in the next video.